Hello there! We are now back in Phantasy Star 4. And we will be taking Grizz with us. I had to upgrade my assessment of Grizz after doing this video. While Grizz has no healing, he actually hits really hard and has a ton of instant death at his disposal, so while he's not a huge help in getting there, once you get to where you're going, he can really put the hurt on the final boss. I'd say he's actually about even with Kyra. Of course, I was kinda helped in defeating the final boss by the final boss. As you'll see once we hit Phase 3. Our opponent is too strong. Don't puss out now, Grizz, I need your help. I need your axe. It also kinda does help that Grizz can self-buff his attack. That way I don't have to task Rico or whoever with doing it. You know, considering that this is the first time I've ever actually beaten the game with all of the other 5th slot characters, I really think that I probably should have branched out on this sooner. Sure, Raja can beat you the game no problem. But it was kind of fun to try this with all the other characters. Well, mostly. Demi was interesting in a very may you live in interesting times sort of way. Yeah, the reason that Grizz works so well here is that we're really talking no-cost 300 damage attacks. Buffed as he is, he's hitting about as hard as Chaz is now. And sometimes when the random numbers favor him, even harder. Rune has to break out FS to beat those numbers against the Profound Darkness. Chaz has to throw out Rayblade and Megid, but Grizz can just hit that way all the time. And this is just with the Laconian axe, not the rare axe you can find down in the edge. Yeah, I wasn't about to go rare item hunting. I've played Earthbound, I know how that ends. So anyway, I've been thinking of some games I've wanted to do playthroughs of, but didn't want to devote a whole thread to and clog up the front page with about a few dozen of them. I've decided to go ahead with my sort of rip-off of Frank-O-Matic's short game theater thread. because there are a ton of games that I would like to talk about, out, but really are best illustrated through playthroughs. And let's just face it, I don't expect any Valis game to maintain a mega thread. It really should be a cardinal rule of geekdom to expect that sort of thing. Just because you're really into things, that doesn't mean anyone or even anyone else is, so be careful about that. Yeah, this is about the point where I realized that, you know, Legion is not actually that good. At least not against this boss, anyway. Legion's main strength is that it's useful against everything because it does energy-type damage. But that's really not what we're looking to do against a boss that actually has weaknesses to exploit. One thing I still didn't end up using was Bros. It just wasn't worth it at all. See how Grizz has full technique points? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the reason that this boss gave me a break this time around is because the Profound Darkness did not actually use Canceller this time. So I never actually had to stop and rebuff everybody. Verz's one real weakness, though, is that he has a low magic defense. He at least manages to have a truckload of hit points, so I'm not really that worried about him surviving, but Megid just does a number on everybody, except maybe Rune. Cast FS so many times, and yet I've only done Grand Cross once. Oh well, can't be helped. Okay, maybe it could be helped, but I didn't feel like it. Anyway, as I look through my associated videos, apparently someone on YouTube is doing a Let's Play of one of the Phantasy Star 4 translation prototypes. I find that a little bit surprising because not many people know about it, and those that do aren't generally inclined to do Let's Plays. Still, I guess I've seen stranger things. However, the strangest would be if someone decided to do a Let's Play of the Taiwanese NES knockoff of Phantasy Star 4. If I ever saw someone doing that, I would certainly wish them luck, because they're going to need it, because it is terrible. It's like they downgraded it for the NES without, remembering how to translate the fun aspects of the game to the, system. But I guess that's just kind of because it was a knockoff rather than something by the actual main developers. Anyway, that's it for the Prodar this time. I'll be seeing you again when I do this with Demi. See you then.